The Titanic was called unsinkable. Then it sank. Now, over a century later, one man is betting everything on bringing her back. This isn't a movie reboot or some floating museum. No, this is real. A fully functional recreation of the most iconic ship in maritime history. And it's set to sail in 2027. The mastermind? A billionaire with more money than fear. And a dream too bold to stay buried. Clive Palmer isn't your average billionaire. He's loud, eccentric, a mining mogul with a taste for political chaos and golf course empires. But above all, he's obsessed with legacy. In 2012, he shocked the world by announcing a plan to rebuild the RMS Titanic, down to the last rivet. He called it Titanic 2. Not a replica, not a gimmick, a resurrection. For most people, Titanic is a cautionary tale, hubris in steel form. But Palmer saw something different. He didn't see a grave. He saw a dream frozen in time. To him, Titanic wasn't defined by tragedy, but by possibility, a masterpiece of engineering, a symbol of hope, unity, and human ambition. Palmer wanted to reclaim that symbol, to finish what was started in 1912, and to prove that with modern tech and enough money, even history can get a second chance. Titanic 2 isn't just a tribute, it's a hybrid. A seamless blend of Edwardian elegance and 21st century engineering. Let's break it down. Length, 269 meters, same as the original. Wall lighter beam, 32.2 meters for extra stability. A passenger capacity, 2,435 souls. Decks, 9. Classes, first, second, third, authentically recreated. But unlike the original, this ship won't be flirting with icebergs in the dark. Titanic 2 will come equipped with Circups navigation, re-advanced radar, and sonar, reinforced steel hull, satellite communication systems, enough lifeboats for everyone on board, and a diesel-electric engine, cleaner, quieter, and far more reliable than coal. Even the ship's most iconic features are making a comeback. The grand staircase? Rebuilt. The 4 towering funnels? Present and accounted for, though only one will actually function. Luxury suites? Lavish. Steerage? Historically accurate, but far more humane. It's not just a ship, it's time travel with Wi-Fi. Palmer's announcement in 2012 triggered a media frenzy. Titanic fans lit up forums, the internet buzzed, documentaries aired, model kits flew off the shelves. But then, silence. Behind the scenes, things weren't going smoothly. Funding issues, political distractions, disputes with Chinese partners, everything that could go wrong did. The project stalled, then stopped. For years, Titanic 2 became a punchline, a what-if, a Wikipedia footnote. People called it madness. Some said it was disrespectful, turning a tragedy into a spectacle. But Clive Palmer, he wasn't done. By 2018, the project stirred again. Palmer announced a new timeline. The maiden voyage was rescheduled for 2022. Then, the world changed. COVID-19 slammed the brakes on global industries. Shipyards closed, supply chains shattered. Once again, Titanic 2 was left in limbo. But Palmer never gave up. In 2024, like a phoenix from cold steel, the project was reborn again, this time with renewed plans to begin construction in 2025. The new goal? A 2027 maiden voyage from Southampton to New York, the same route the original never finished. Palmer isn't building Titanic 2 to rewrite history. He's building it to complete it, to take the journey the original Titanic never could. To prove that ambition, when paired with humility and modern wisdom, doesn't have to end in disaster. From the ornate banisters to the tiled Turkish baths, Titanic 2 is being built with stunning historical accuracy. But it's also smarter, safer, and built to withstand the unforgiving Atlantic. There's symbolism in every square foot, a message buried inside the rivets. We remember, but we move forward. Not everyone is cheering. Critics argue that recreating the Titanic disrespects the memory of the 1,500 lives lost in 1912. They question the taste and the timing. Is it a tribute or a spectacle? A floating memorial or a billionaire's vanity project? Palmer insists it's about unity, education, and honor. Plans for onboard exhibits, memorial spaces, and even tributes to the original passengers are in development. To him, Titanic 2 isn't about money. It's about meaning. Whether you see Titanic 2 as insane or inspiring, one thing's undeniable. It's ambitious. And ambition is what built the original Titanic. It's also what doomed her. But here's the difference. In 1912, we underestimated nature. In 2027, we respect it. Titanic 2 isn't just about recreating a ship, it's about rewriting what the ship stands for. Progress without arrogance, dreams without denial, legacy without loss. If all goes to plan, Titanic 2 will set sail in June 2027, exactly 115 years after the original's ill-fated journey. The ship will depart from Southampton, glide across the Atlantic, and arrive in New York, a trip the RMS Titanic never completed. On board will be historians, Titanic superfans, press from around the globe, and passengers eager to relive the past while sailing into the future. Ticket prices haven't been announced, but one thing is certain: first class won't come cheap, and third class will still be nothing like it was in 1912. Because this time, every passenger has a lifeboat. The Titanic taught us that no ship is unsinkable, but it also taught us something deeper: that human dreams, no matter how audacious, don't drown easily. Clive Palmer's Titanic 2 is still a gamble, a massive, steel-clad what if. And it might crash on the rocks of reality like so many bold ideas before it. But if it sails, if it finishes that voyage, then maybe, just maybe, we'll finally close a chapter that's been open for over 100 years. Not with mourning, but with motion. A ship once lost, finally reaching its destination. Some ghosts haunt the sea, others find their way home.